Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're just diving right in today with a deep clean of my living room. We're also going to be rearranging it a bit and finally getting that gold mirror up on the wall. We haven't spent too much time decorating this space. There's a lot we want to do to it, and I do have a couple different ideas as far as furniture and color palettes that I want to share with you guys so you can help me pick, because I really am stuck between the two. I thought I was certain on one, but then I don't know. I'm really still loving the blue color of my couch. We've had this couch for forever. It's the first couch we bought as a couple, but it's definitely too small for us. We need something bigger. We want the space to feel really cozy, but really functional. And I think that's where I kind of get stuck, because in my mind, I really love the idea of having a very light couch, a light rug, and just having the space light and bright with pops of color in the artwork. However, we have children, and short of getting a slipcover couch, which I haven't found one that I've really loved, I just don't think it's realistic. I know my kids are going to get it dirty. So then I thought about doing the same color couch, not this exact couch, of course, but this same color just in a sectional, and doing that and keeping the rug, because this rug is a very expensive rug and I would hate to get rid of it because we would not get another really expensive rug in a light color. I just think that doesn't make sense because it's likely that it'll get messy. But anyways, you guys saw the two designs, so just let me know your thoughts on it. I kind of like the idea of just having more color in this space, since a lot of our other spaces around the house are neutral. So just let me know your thoughts. And now we're trying to figure out what was the right size rug pad. We have two, because we have another rug upstairs that has one that we also didn't lay out underneath it because it's on carpet, but this rug was moving around way too much, so we definitely need to put the rug pad underneath it. And then also I need to steam clean it, and I was worried that if I steam cleaned it without the rug pad that like the wood would get wet. So I just thought having the rug pad underneath it before I steam cleaned it would be best. And now Dustin and I are just going to work on getting that gold mirror hung up, and he's messing with me like always.
Come on, cross sun and lava, when the sun goes down and boundaries are blurred out. Come on, cross sun and lava now.
Dustin thought that it wasn't quite level. I couldn't tell, but I always trust his decisions when it comes to these things because, like I mentioned before, he's just way more meticulous than I am. And so I know that if he says something is slightly off, that it probably is, and just to go ahead and let him fix it.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space.
Now that the mirror is up and it's been wiped down, it's nice and clean, we're going to start to really deep clean this living room in sections and move some of the furniture around. And in just a few minutes, I'm going to get your opinion on the placement of these barrel chairs. Dustin and I disagreed. I ended up going with what he thought was best. I see the pros to what he's saying of where they should be located at, but you guys can help us solve this debate, because we're both not truly like sold on them being in either place, depending on what couch we get. Now I'm just getting the space behind here nice and vacuumed and mopped, so we can go ahead and move the credenza that's to the right of me underneath the mirror.
You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like my, my, my. Like, oh my God, don't let anyone hold you down just because you are shining way more than the other could. Oh, oh. And the best part is that you're still so humble about it. 'Cause you know it's important. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my.
I don't feel like I'm great at styling surfaces. I feel like I've gotten better over the years, but I think that part of the reason is I just don't have enough options for decor. So I try to decorate with what I have, with books and flowers and candlesticks, but I would like to have more decor options. But I also have a hard time buying decor. Like I have to really think that I love something to buy it. And so it just takes time and years to curate things that you really love. It definitely helps if I look at like a Pinterest picture or something like that, but I actually think that this space came out okay. I do think though that the mirror is slightly too high. I think it needs to come down an inch or two, but there's holes in those walls, so it is not going anywhere now, not at least until we paint, and we may do wainscoting in the space too. We haven't decided on that yet because it'll be a pretty big project because we'll have to pretty much do most of downstairs because it all kind of flows together that way. And now I'm just working on vacuuming and mopping this section. We're really just focusing on floors here because I need to move the barrel chairs. I'm going to move them on either side of the fireplace. There's definitely pros and cons to them being on either side of the fireplace. It's not where they're living right now. You guys are going to see where they end up. But as far as hosting is concerned, I really like that they're facing the couch. I think it's just great for conversation with them being on either side of the fireplace. And I think they frame the fireplace nicely. I think it looks really pretty. Let me know if you guys like the look of this. But the con is that because our couch is so small right now, typically if our entire family is watching a movie or something, somebody is sitting in this corner right here in a barrel chair. But if we do end up with a really large sectional, we're not going to be able to have them on either side of this credenza, which is where you guys are going to see they end up. And we're not going to need the extra seating because, again, we're going to have a really large sectional. But we could get a smaller sectional and they could still stay on opposite sides of the credenza. So we're just kind of up in the air with where those are going to live.
Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign.
I found this print at a thrift store and I really loved the actual print itself. The frame, not so much. I just felt like we were accumulating too much gold, so Dustin thought that we should spray it matte black and it came out really nice.
I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you. And here we go again, staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, baby, just give me a sign.
Now it's time to get the couch good and cleaned, at least as clean as I can do without having zero res come to the house and like deep clean it, steam clean it. I do have a steam cleaner, but I don't like to use that on my upholstery unless I absolutely have to. So normally when it comes to upholstery, if I can't just spot clean it, we'll call zero res. But now I'm just vacuuming the couch down and you can see all these little spots. That is kind of the negative side to having like a really dark couch is, well, it's snot. That's what it is, guys. It's always just snot spots or drool, I imagine, but that's what accumulates on the couch. But at least I can see it to clean it, right? So now I'm just kind of getting in all those cracks and crevices and trying to get it as clean as I can before I go ahead and start wiping down all those little spots. But first we got to get these cushions off and get all of the stuff out from underneath them.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you. Hit you up, I'm on the other side. I miss you, miss you. Take you off, I came here way too strong. Cannot keep it low key. Got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof. Bottle your taste. It's really a bad reception out there. Where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you. I need you, and you're off my radar. radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm in too deep into this flow. A zero-sum game that I will lose. There's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost?
And now I'm just refreshing them with a homemade linen spray, which is just rubbing alcohol, essential oil, and water. You could also use witch hazel instead of rubbing alcohol.
But I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post. There's no denial, I'm chasing ghosts. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post, hitting you up.
And now I'm taking a new microfiber cloth that I just added some water to, and I'm giving the fireplace a good wipe down, and then I'm going to go back through with some stone cleaner and polish it up a bit.
Yeah, I lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, yeah, I lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I've lost you, I've lost you. I keep on looking for you.
I'm steam cleaning our rug. You guys are going to see just how dirty this thing was. It's definitely probably our most used area of the house, so that's not surprising. I could have gone back over it a second or third time truly, but I try to only do it one time a month and then yearly have someone professionally clean it that can care for it properly.
Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
And the living room is nice and clean and rearranged, ready for me to put out all of that fall decor. I'm really excited to start putting that up, so definitely hit notifications so you stay up to date on that video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, guys. Bye.
Thinking we'll be young